Hey guys, it's Team Nulska here, and I have a new deck profile for you guys today. I apologize for the lack of videos. I've been busy with school and work, and I've also been very lazy to upload, and because another reason, I have not had any new decks. I keep saying I'm going to get deck profiles from my friends, but I always forget to bring my camera. So, anywho, let's get started. It's going to be a Gear Chronicle deck, a budget build for Time Leap. This is the new starter from the new trial deck. It's Generation Break 1 Forerunner. When this unit is put into the bind zone from rearguard, you can put it into your soul and look for your deck for a grade 3 card with Chronicle, which is the only target, Chrono the Dragon, and call it to rearguard, and at the end of turn it goes to your hand. So it's great, gets you an attack in, and it gets you a grade 3 in your hand, so you can strike next turn. So we're going to start with the triggers. I run 6 crit. I apologize for the glare. So 6 crit, 6 draw, and 4 heals, of course. So right there. I hope the quality is a little clearer because of the light, even though it does have a pretty bad glare. On the draw trigger skill, Lucky Paw Dragon Kid, into the soul, give a unit plus 3k. From the first trial deck. Alright, so now, and all those cards are about a quarter a piece, except for the Into the Soul plus 3 trigger. It's like $1 depending, or you can find it in your local common bin. So we're running 4 Time Break Dragon, 50 cents. We're running 4 Time Break Dragon, and what he basically makes the deck amazing. On placement from your hand, when he's placed on a rearguard from hand, choose another one of your rearguards and time leap it. So what time leap is you time leap a rearguard and you call a card that's greater than that. So if you time leap this, you call 1, and so on. You call 1 into 2, 0 goes to 1, 1 goes into 2, and 2 goes into 3. So 4 of those, and we run. I'm running. These are also for the new trial deck. 4 Steam Made in Danish. Okay, so it's like Time Break Dragon, but for your opponent. And it's when it's placed on rearguard. So what it does is, when on placement, GB1, choose one of your opponent's rearguards, and your opponent puts it to the bottom of their deck, and then they look for a deck that's lower than that. So they put a 3 back, you put a 3 back, they call 2. You put a 2 back, they call 1. You put a 1 back, they call 0. You put a 0 back, they get nothing. So it's really good for getting rid of starters too, if you strike first. And the thing about time leap too is that, so let's say you time leap this, you go into this, call, you get the effect, and at the end of turn, this goes to the bottom of your deck, and you call a card back to your rearguard that was time leaped. But this is really good as grade 2s, because like ending turn, and you time leap at the end of turn. So let's say you time leap this, you call 2, at the end of turn, it gets called back to the rearguard to get the effect. And of course, 4 regular PGs from the trial deck. I wanted to get the Steam Made one, but no one had them. And 2 meshies. When something goes to the bottom of the deck, once per turn, GB1, Soul Loss 1, up flip a damage. That's a grade 1 lineup. On to the grade 2s. I do love this version so much better. I think the original Chrono build, me personally, I think it's too slow. I personally think it's very, very boring. This deck gets you combos and combos and more attacks and a lot more pressure. So, History Maker Dragon, also from the trial deck, he's like $2. Oh, and everything here is a quarter from the grade 1, except for him. He's like $2 to $3. History Maker Dragon. He has Time Leap. Right there where it says right there. Time Leap. Next auto. And his skill is when he attacks Vanguard, and he does not have to be boosted. So when he attacks Vanguard, counterblast 1, Time Leap, another rearguard. That's it. That's all he does. Okay, great. And he's like $2. History Maker Dragon. I'm running 4 Steam Knight Calibeam. You guys are probably wondering, why are you running 4? You should run at least 2 or maybe even 3. I thought about that too, but I was just like, it works perfectly fine because you time leap this into 3s, and bam, you get a 3, and you get attacked. You attack with a grade 1, boost it, makes it that's 16, 7, makes it 15. Still 5k block. You time leap it, boom, it's a 3. And turn gets called back. You put something else. You put another of your opponent's rearguards back to the bottom, so you get to reuse its effect again. even though you already caught it, which is great. And then we're running 3 12Ks from the first trial deck. He puts a great pressure because he is a 12K, so when he attacks Vanguard, he gets plus 3,000, because your opponent will usually not have a rearguard in front row. So quarters, everything in here is a quarter, except for the History Vanguard Dragon. He's like $2. Now on to the Great 3. You're running 4 Chrono Jet Dragon from the new trial deck. Same exact effect, but it has different artwork, and I like it much better. Generation Break 2. When this unit attacks Vanguard, till end of the battle, this unit gets plus 5,000 power, and your opponent can't guard with a grade 1 or higher. And on Stride, counterblast 1, select one of your opponent's units and put it to the bottom, which is amazing. Now, I am running 4 of these. It's from the Fighters Collection Winter 2015, even though it came out 2016. And I am proxying 2 of them. They are coming in the mail, so don't worry. And I didn't want to like wait a few more days just to upload a video. But this card is this. But I've also been debating. 1 second. Oh, I got him. I've also been debating about running Bailiff. On Stride, when you stride over him, if you don't have Chrono Jet in the heart, you cannot lost 1. You look for Chrono Jet from your deck and slap it into the heart, and it goes to the bottom of your deck, I believe. Yes, this goes to the bottom of your deck, and his GB1 Vanguard, when he hits, you choose on your opponent's rearguards and put it to the bottom. But so far, how the deck's been running, I've been doing perfectly fine. And okay, onto this card. It is a Stride Break for Chronos Command. Okay, so he also has Time Leap. The rearguard effect is when this unit attack hits a Vanguard, if you have a Vanguard with Chronos Command, Time Leap on your rearguards. His skill is when you stride over him with a card that has Chronos Command, put one of your units to the bottom of the deck, look at the top 10 cards of your deck, look for 2 cards with the Time Leap ability, like right there next to the auto on the first line, and add them to your hand. So you lose 1 to get a +2 to your hand. And it's an 11K too, which is great. It's shiny. Now on to the strides. We are running 1 Interdimensional Dragon, Chronos Command Dragon. Oh yeah, and my apologies. Chrono Jets are about $1 to $2. You can probably find them 50 cents online, and these are like 50 cents. Product collection, cheap. All right, so Interdimensional Dragon, Chronos Command Dragon. Auto. When this unit attack hits Vanguard, counterblast 2, soul blast 1, discard a card, put all of your opponent's units back to the bottom of the deck, and he gets by resist units because he does not target. Because resist units specifically say your opponents choose, select, choose, and target. With those words say that. He does not say that. He says when his unit attack hits, you pay the cost. Your opponent puts all of his or her rearguards on the bottom of his or her deck. It's not selecting; it's selecting the whole board. So it gets by resist units. Then we are running. I am running 4. I only have 3 right now. Interdimensional Dragon, Chronos Command Revolution. His skill is Generation Break 2. I'm sorry for the clear. He's very, very shiny. And he's like $8 to $10 now. He used to be $5. And what he does is Generation Break 2, counterblast 1 on placement of Vanguard. On flip a copy of himself, your opponent puts all of his rearguards to the bottom of the deck. No questions asked. Everyone goes to the bottom. And then if you have a face-up copy of him in the G-Zone, you select 2 of your units, and those units don't go to the bottom of the deck, but all of your other rearguards do. But it sets up for Time Leap, and it sets you up for more combos. I am running 4, but I don't have the 4th one. 2 Metallicas on attack. Unflip a copy of anything in the G-Zone. So you want to go into this first and unflip this, because it usually doesn't hit. And then you time leap one of your cards, which is great. And then I'm running 2 of these. I am going to take one out for Interdimensional Dragon. He's like, on hit, put one of your units back to the bottom of the deck. He's like $2, he's like $1, $10, $8. So I hope you guys enjoyed it as this default, and let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. And I thank you for all the new subscribers who've been watching all our videos. And remember to rate, comment, like, subscribe.